It's time for some dimes again. Hopefully they don't let us down like they did last time. Welcome back to Silver in the Big Sky. We've got another $1,000 dime hunt. This one's going to be a little different than our last few, or more like what we used to do, where we've got 2 boxes and we've got a $500 bag here, which is the equivalent of 2 boxes. It's actually a little over. The one bank that I dump at, they re-roll coin, so I buy the bag as it is, and it happened to be right at the $500 mark or just over. So we're going to call it 2 boxes. That's 2 boxes, 4 boxes. Man, we need some silver. We got skunked 4 boxes in a row in our last hunt. Here's what we're looking at today. We've got a weekend day. Beautiful big sky. It was actually, we had snow on the ground this morning. Crazy for a May 17th. My partner in coin might be a little in and out on this hunt as, well, 1, she loves dimes. Not really. 2, we've got a sick dog with some crazy rare disease for the last couple of weeks now. Myasthenia gravis with mega esophagus. It's been just nuts. Never even heard of it before. Here's our numbers on the year. So we've done 32 boxes. So this would be boxes 33, 34, 35, 36. We're still about 3 silver per box, even after that last rough hunt. But yeah, we're going to get in and get after it here. If you've got 10 seconds to help us, please like, comment, and share. We certainly appreciate you and appreciate the support. We're going to call out our 4 channel members. So we've got our 1 silver member, Yimpster27, and then we've got Mr. Pennington, Brian Jarvis 2901, and our newest channel member, Bo Richwalski. We appreciate you, and we appreciate you all. We'll hopefully be back here with a find. Let's go. We need some silver. Well, I'm in roll 12, and I think we've just got a silver scare. Dang it, my heart skipped a beat because it's been so long since we found a silver dime. But judging by the reeds there, if you look closely, they just look different than the coin next to it. They're a little bit more spread out. So guessing with our area here, we do find a Canadian. So I'm guessing it's going to be a Canadian foreign, and that's what it's going to be. And it's not even the silver kind, just a 1980 Canadian foreign. Got a couple of side finds, but yeah, nothing crazy yet. It's been a while since we found 2009s, a couple of 2009 Phillies. Not quite as low mintage as the 2009 Denvers, but little side find. I'm in roll 45, and no, it's not going to be silver again, but I filmed it because there's 2. We are up to now, that's 3, 4, 5 Canadian cents, or Canadian dimes. Dang it. What a joke. They're supposed to be pulling this stuff. Watch. Boom. Canadian. Boom. Canadian.
Yeah, the coin machines have magnets when they go through it, so
yeah.
It should be.
We're not supposed to be getting that. Dang it. All right. We got 5 silver scares. 5 rolls left. I am legit in roll 50. Just opened up the roll and just about ripped it off. I didn't see it. Look at it. That looks different than those Canadian we've been finding. I was already preparing my speech for 5 straight boxes without silver. And look at that. I think we've done it. I think we've broken the curse. Is it? Yep, look at that. Denver mint mark right there. Can't have that Denver mint mark if it's not silver. We're finally going to have a silver dime, 1964 Denver. Oh, man, it's been a long time. We've got one. That's a wrap on box 1. Quite a few side finds. Don't really want to see Canadian in your dime hunts, but we got 5 Canadian. 2 of these, so the 1969 Philadelphia, the 1970 Philadelphia, and the 1970 Denver can have what's called the proof reverse. We find a lot of these, so I just don't think that they're very rare. But there's not supposed to be that detail in the flame there. It's supposed to be just kind of flat. I did find a couple of those. I can't remember what they were. One was a 70 Philly, and the other a 70 Denver. Not major finds, but you got to look for something when you're looking for silver and not finding it. And then I had two 2009 Phillies early, and that was it. But we did get a silver finally off the Schneid. I'm still solo, even though she's checking in on me, so I might just have to start edge hunting because, already running out of light here. Been at this for several hours, so. But we've at least got one. Well, I thought we were dead again. Roll 47, just 3 rolls left. And look at that, right in the middle of the roll. We're going to have silver number 2 of the hunt. Thank goodness. Man, I'm sick of skunk boxes. The dimes can be just streaky and tough. But that one right there, it's a dead giveaway. Look at that. Silver number 2 of the hunt. 1 in each box. Denver mint mark again. 1964. Again. I guess we better throw it up on the board to prove that there was a little deja vu there. And we do have 2. Roll 49. Gonna end with a little heat. Crazy. Look at that. Right there. I still haven't actually even seen the end of this particular roll. This paper just has not ripped as well as the last box did. But there we go. Silver number 3 of the hunt. Second one of box 2. Gonna have a different year, 1962. And again, a Denver mint mark back there. Good to see that. Let's just push the end of this roll out just to make sure we don't have a rare double. And I don't see one. All right, back to the hunt. That's a wrap on box 2. I actually filmed opening roll 50 just in case we had a third silver in those last 4 rolls, but I'll take 2 silver in the last 4 rolls, 2 in the box, 3 in the hunt. We're halfway through the hunt. Hopefully we can find, well, if we could find 3 more in the bag, that would put us at 6. I would take that in a heartbeat. Let's get on to that bag. Well, I would say I'm getting close to the halfway point. Maybe only a third, somewhere between a third and halfway through the bag. Was wondering if we were going to get one. And on my last little handful, I saw something in my pile that looks different than the rest. And we're going to have at least one. Do you see it? Let's zoom in. Look at that. A freaking mercury dime. We're going to go right from nothing to mercury dime, which is the Roosevelt went through in 1940, or started in 1946. And look at that. 1936 mercury dime. Wow, that is beautiful. I do not see a mint mark, so we're going to have a Philly. 1936 Philly. It's definitely pretty well circulated, at least on the reverse. So it's been out there for a while. But man, I would not have guessed that was going to be the first one in this bag. But at least we've got one, and a new oldest one of the hunt. Well, maybe a half hour later or so, we're going to have a second find out of the bag. Wow, give me a zoom. What's going on there? That one, I had a hard time seeing it around the other edge I was on, but you can clearly see it from right there. Yeah, nice silver edge there. It's going to be that one right there if you can't tell. I know it's hard in the glare there, but that one right there. 1964. I'm assuming there's going to be a Denver mint mark on there, and there is. 1964 Denver. Nice. Another one of those for the hunt. That is the second silver in the bag. Silver number 5 for the hunt. Well, that's a wrap. Another 90 minutes later or so, and just the 5 silver. But man, the last hunt, we had no silver in 4 boxes, so I will say I'll take 5 silver in 4 boxes. Let me set up the board. We'll be right back for a quick recap. Well, another dime hunt is in the books. Definitely better than the last one, though it was still a little slow. Side finds, we have found 2 of those 2009 Philadelphia coins very early on. They're just lower mintage, and we pull those. They're higher mintage than the 2009 Denvers, though we find less of the 2009 Phillies. Just has to do with our area, I think. We did find 2 of the proof reverse coins that we look for, or I guess we don't necessarily look for them anymore. They just kind of find us. We do seem to find a couple of these in every hunt. I don't think they're a major error of any kind, but again, if you missed earlier, this is on the 69 Philly, the 70 Philly, and the 70 Denver, and the flame there just shouldn't have that much detail on the non-proof reverse, as they're called. We did find 5 foreign coins. All were non-silver Canadian coins. Not normal. I would say that typically we find more silver Canadian quarter and dime than we do the non-silver version. So that was a bit odd. I think all 5 of those were in the same box, actually. And then our stars, our shining stars of the show. Can't have silver in the big sky without some silver, and we did get some silver today. 3 1964s, all of them had the Denver mint mark on the back. We had a 1962, also had that Denver mint mark on the back. And then one oldie, a 1936 Mercury dime. Definitely has been out there roaming around. It's kind of crazy to see a coin like that that's still in circulation. But there you go. It was still out there. Crazy to see. 1936, Philadelphia. Here's a little update on our numbers now. Finally finding some silver there. We're up to 36 boxes on the year. And if you add up the Rosie, the Merc, and the Canadian silver, looks like 106. So still right about that 3 per average. We'll take that. I'd like to get that back up to 4. But I think anything over 2 per box average is doing pretty good. Here's a little parting shot of the big sky. Oh, we caught a car going by in the neighborhood, but yeah, look at that. The snow level got down on the mountains today, which was a little interesting. Hope you guys had fun. Like I said, it was a little slow, but I definitely enjoyed it. We needed some silver. The silver's been a little slow lately. We appreciate you and definitely look forward to seeing you in the next hunt.